The beauty of indifference. I don't give a care. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I saw a black woman on the ground screaming about her money. She was about a block away, and the pulsating sound of her screaming, she was like screaming on the phone or whatever, that her money is not going to be available for a few days or whatever. And it was the reverberating, pulsating sound of that was super surprising. I was just sitting there looking for a few seconds. I was like, wow. And, this is kind of a spiritual kind of a video. The scriptures say that, man, in these times, and you got to really hold things lightly, man. I always talk about the gray t-shirt kind of viewpoint. As it pertains to women, you got to really look at women like, you can't really hold them close to the chest like that and really be in love. You should love your woman, but not be in love. Because that means you too much into her. You already know how it go. When you into her, then she ain't into you. Your woman should always be super, super into you. This is what they love, is dudes who ain't into them. So, nevertheless, what I'm seeing now, man, the dreams I have is military, kind of, a few videos ago I did about the dream I had about like militaryism and stuff, civil unrest kind of thing, and civil suppression. Kind of like the military, I can't say the military, but forces, whether it be U.S. military or the sleeper cells or whatever. Things is going to be happening. Things are already happening since Trump been in office, bro. Bruh, I wanted to get out of this shit country for years, man. But if I ain't able to get out of here, I'm in the mentality, hey, you got to do what you got to do. And the mentality, you got to do what you got to do. What do you got to do? As a man of the Most High, you got to walk, as it say in the book of Ezra, man. Those that have wives, treat them like a great t-shirt. Treat them as though you ain't got no wife. You got lands, hey, you might have to leave your land. If it's war, civil war, your government coming against you, you got to do what you got to do. You might have to pivot. It's, 10 armed men, 20 armed men. Unless the Most High give you spiritual, power like he did, the 12 sons of Jacob. You know what I mean? Where they took on hundreds of dudes, similar to like, I'm about to say Hercules, not Hercules. Similar to Samson. You know what I'm saying? With spiritual powers like that. Other than that, if he ain't gave you that, you got to pivot. King David, he was a warrior, but he had to pivot. So he had to move here, move there, because they was trying to kill him. So when you look at it, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think what time we're in, man. Moving into, because that happened yesterday. That was one of the most funniest. I was like, wow, this is the Most High's word in your face. And that's the other person I was talking to. They started talking about the mark of the beast and basically civil unrest. I'm like, oh, but I thought the Bible was just... See, people atheists until they're about to die. And people don't care about the Bible until it's in their face. Kind of like that. But you never know when God gonna wake somebody up. But it's just confirmation that I'm in the right thing, bro. I'm in the truth. Number one, you see the woman on the ground screaming, screeching. That's in scripture that these proud, careless bitches is going to be broken down and literally on the streets, on the ground, sitting down, bro. That's in the scriptures. They ain't not even really heavily started yet. It's just things are getting set in place now that your puppet Trump is in office. You know what I mean? And then another thing I'm looking at, man. This arrogant, boisterous, white or Edomite is talking about slicing up the land of Israel. you know what I'm saying, removing the Palestinians out of, I don't care about the Palestinians, and I don't care about the fake Jewish people. You understand me? I care about that the real elect of the Most High, who are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, definitely here in Babylon, America, who have yet to return to the land. You know what I'm saying? All they talking about is parting the land. Those spiritual brothers, peep game, all they talking about really is parting the land of the Most High. Who the hell are you to part the Most High's land? Just as the fallen ones, the Nephilim, similar to David killed Goliath, it was a bunch of giants in the land before the children of Israel possessed that land. The devil always wanted to possess that land because that is the promised land. Now it's being possessed by the children of the devil. You know what I mean? Those that say they are Jews but are not according to the scriptures that they say they believe in. You gotta have a fake one and have a real one. In order, you got the real, you gotta have the fake. So I'm just thankful for the understanding of this stuff. All these pieces. So Trump told me he gonna slice up the land basically, and move the Palestinians out into Jordan and move them out. Dude, this is the scriptures happening in front of our eyes. Wars and rumors of war. You think these Middle East, man, when you peep game, bro, it's like you can see how the Most High is going to move all these countries into the war of Armageddon. Armageddon is like central land of Israel. And you can see all these forces being dragged into that. The Russians going to be dragged into it. Chinese going to be dragged into it. Because everybody has an interest in that. And their main interest is Iran. Iran is being dragged into it. The president just threatened Iran that if he gets deleted or whatever, then basically Iran will basically cease to exist. Dude, I understand what Putin said that he would rather have essentially the devil that he knows it instead of the devil that he don't know. At least with Biden, you know he was going to keep going to war, go spend billions of dollars further. But with Trump, he a wild card. He's still doing the same policies. The crazy part is he ran on being anti-war. And then what the nigga doing? Giving more billions of dollars to the Jewish people to continue bombing and terrorizing the freaking Arab Palestinians. But I thought you was against war. BS, bro. So when I look at this, man, it's it's gonna be wars and rumors of wars here, bro. I could just, man, I'm at the point where I'm indifferent. It's different things happening. But I'm at the point, I've been through my misery. I've been through my tribulation. I've been through my difficulty, years of this bull crap. And now people are starting to go through their stuff. I'm indifferent towards kind of like they suffering. Like people that was talking trash or was against me, you know, that kind of stuff. But other brothers and stuff that go through their difficulties, absolutely have empathy for you. I'm not talking about brothers that could suffer along in this journey. I'm not talking about that. But now is time of their calamity. Now is the time for them to go through their difficulty. And I'm sitting back and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to watch. I'm used to the suffering. I'm used to not having this or that. You know what I mean? I'm used to going through difficulties and tribulation, going through, you know, various physical ailments and different things that I've suffered with, you know, walking this walk, man. And so it's like, when is this stuff going to happen to these other people? So now I'm like, okay, these people starting to, those that have sat down at ease are sitting her butt down in the street screaming because her money ain't came yet. It's going to be 3-4 days before the money get there. She was loud, boy. Loud. And they talking about, oh, you know, Negroes talking about these executive orders being passed, man. Man, you know, so what? It's a puzzle album, bro. I'm kind of sitting back like, I mean, kind of, I feel about this two ways. I'm a different kind of like towards other people suffering in a way. You know, well, I mean, like people who have lived lavishly and at ease, like bitches. Why would I really care about them starting to suffer now? The other day, a few days ago, I was in a store and this black woman called, hey, how you doing, King? How you doing? You been all right, King? I looked around, king, nigga, huh? King, you know what I mean? Like, huh? This black chick, older black chick, probably about my age. I don't know how old she was, about 40. I'm like, king, I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, you calling me a king? Like, where this stuff come from? You know, a lot of times, man, see, what I envision is that we seeing the fall of our enemies, bro. And as people are like showing fear is basically what I'm saying. Because they can see the calamities, they can see the executive orders that the president is signing, they can see the stuff in their face. And you know what I mean? The stuff that many of us have been talking about for years, the mark of the beast, the wars, the rumors of wars, the different earthquakes, these different things. And it's starting to happen, bro. And your homeboy, it seemed like, dang, when you look at the attachment, you have Elon Musk who implanting chips in brain chips in people right now, putting satellites up in it, and is in charge of different social media. Like, dude, this coupling of the president with this dude, it's a physical representation of where they're going to the next stage, which is to talking about the scriptures, get everybody on a digital currency, break them down, digitally tattoo them with a mark, and tag them like cattle. So, but they got to. This year, man, oh man, this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be an intense year, man. I presume they're probably gonna be those in the power gonna probably ignite some kind of terrorist attack or something like that, like false flag event, kind of like COVID, but maybe or maybe some series of events. It's a perfect environment, man. So I'm just sitting back and watching the collapse of America. I'm watching the proud white man in his last stages of his kingdom as it implodes upon itself. I'm watching the dollar go up. Excuse me. I'm watching the gold go up and the dollar show its true value going down. The dollar has never, excuse me again, gold has never been as high as it ever been. Meaning that the dollar has never been as weak as it ever been. And this all happened in the last few weeks since Trump in office. One of the main indicators to see where you at, because money kind of like they can produce certain things, and I don't know how they keep the price of gold so low all this time. You know what I mean? Actually, but and I think they say they artificially got ways of manipulating the market or whatever so that gold stays low and stuff. I don't know how they do that, man, but because gold is gold, you know what I mean? But I don't know how they artificially inflate this and that, the power of the dollar. I ain't really all that smart like that in wickedness. So, but nevertheless, gold, jeez, man, gold was like 1900 this time last year, wasn't it? I'm trying to think. Yeah, gold was like $1,900 this time last year. It went up. Like about $1,000, somewhere around there, $900 per ounce in 1 year. So, as they say, man, when all else fails, they take you to war. President came in talking about, hey, man, I'm the anti-war prez, man. We're gonna stop the war in Ukraine, and one day we're gonna stop the war in Ukraine. Now you're talking about keeping the funds flowing to Ukraine. You're talking the same BS that Biden was talking about. And the people that's around him and that's funding him, the Jewish people who funded his campaign to get him in office, you think he's not gonna like bow down to them, dude? Like, come on, man. They want to take the land of Israel and slice it up. And it says something about that's real good waterfront. Talking about Gaza, that's real good waterfront property right there. That's expensive property. We can build. You know what I mean? But first we gotta get rid of these Arabs. You know what I mean? Slicing the Most High's land up, bro. The bastard of Ashdod, man. But anyways, that really is offensive, but it is what it is. But when I look at it, I see all these different pieces. I see it from a macro level and I see it from a micro level. And so much, I'm just gonna sit back and look at it and watch it burn, bro. I ate some popcorn earlier today, and I just the coldness, the indifference. I don't hate these women. I don't hate the white man. I don't hate people. Hate take too much time and energy, but I hate their personality. I hate how they move, and I hate the things that they do. I hate the white man has committed, all these things he committed, genocide and all these horrible things. And the next things that they are pushing is the mark of the beast and the chip and the AI and all these other. I hate how they move, but it's kind of like, can you hate a skunk for stinking? It's like God made them that way. He made certain people to be degenerates, bro. He made a skunk to stink. You know what I mean? He made can a lion and a hyena get along? Different types of people and different type of animals in the world. Hyenas and lions don't get along too good, right? Do you hate the skunk because it stinks? No. Do you hate the hyena because he's a weird looking creature? No. It is what it is. And they ain't gonna never get along. But you know what? When they cubs, when they little puppy, little cub lion and a cub hyena, when they cubs, they get along, But when they nature kick in, it's a white man's nature to go around doing what he do around the world for all these centuries. And that's what he do. You are what you do. So I don't hate them. I hate what they do. I just don't walk around and just hate, oh, you white, I hate you. But I understand that because they are the way they are, they're not to be trusted. So it is what it is. But yes, I'm real cold towards these people's sufferings. I don't really care. Oh, America's going down and black women suffering. Why the hell should I care? You ain't been with your man. Like, so now you want to call me king, or now you want to start striking up conversations. Had this other chick hit me up on the Facebook. Who the hell are you? Why should I care about you? And I told her, like, you get on my nerves. Basically, she kept just hitting me up and not saying. I'm like, all right, yo, you got my number. Call me and let's talk. And no, get the hell out of my face. I told her literally, like, you are irritating me. I don't really, you should go be with somebody else. A few days later, contact me again. What the hell's wrong with you, man? So I'm thinking that these times is shaking these people up, and they trying to cleave on to a dude that they see. Oh, he knows some stuff. Oh, they know the Pookies and Ray Rays, Nook Nooks, Dark Quavion, and all those other bull crap niggas. They know these dudes ain't no real men. They just dudes that they can have fun with and control and stuff. You know what I mean? They might even be super built dudes, but they are easily controlled, manipulatable. What do you call that? Willie lynched dude, strong physically, weak mentally and spiritually kind of dude. So these, but my point is, I've become cold towards the people of America and these, just the whole process. Throughout the years, you see these people having easy lives. You see these, women out here in super chill mode, and now you suffer. Why the hell should I care? And these simps who follow these women, you see them up here, making bread and doing their thing in a nice little cozy sympatry, comfortable abuse state of being. And so now these people are going to start getting that work. Why the hell should I care? Why should I care that y'all about to start getting this work? And we need to come together and defend our sisters. When a white man, what was that? A few weeks ago, I was talking about some neo. What was it? Some police warning that in some southern state it's going to be. It was a police warning that some racist white dudes going to do this and that to some black women who are alone. And like on social media, I seen this black chick talking about throwing hints that some of y'all need to do something about this. Some of y'all need to do something about this. You know who I'm talking about. In other words, sicken Pookie and Ray Ray and some whatever simp will come along and defend the black woman kind of thing. So, you know, at this point, all this the strong independent, the disrespect of black men, you know, keeping brothers down, being a conduit of our suffering. Now that your ass is starting to suffer, I couldn't care less. Let what happened to you happen to you. Let your Pookies and Ray Rays and dumb simp dudes, when stuff start getting hot out here, let them go out there, be out here in the streets trying to go get it for you, and let them get deleted for all I care. Then now this is another thing I was thinking about, brothers. I don't know if they was talking about with this prayers, man. Anything is possible, bro. You know, pass executive order. You passing them up is like, you know, flipping flapjacks, man. Rights be damned. And this is only like, we ain't even a month, and you know. So that show you, man. I think they're gonna lock this bitch down, and you might have it purged in this bitch this year. I ain't sure, man, but if some kind of event happen, they're gonna blame Russia, they're gonna blame China, they're gonna blame Iran. Whether it's internally done, it don't matter. The people are too stupid to even care anyway. They ain't gonna look into nothing. They ain't even look into the COVID stuff. People stupid. So when stuff start happening, I don't give a damn about none of these people, man. I don't even care about, I have a specific list of people I care about in my general kind of proximity. I care about you brothers that listen to these videos, but I'm not physically with you guys, and we ain't, you know, we have a connection in the mentals and the spirituals, you know what I mean? And we communicate on this, what do you call this, this media here, you know what I mean? The YouTube media. And it was sad that more brothers in regular life can't really physically communicate out like we do, you know what I mean? Because if you do, it's so many, I think it's not that many of us, like more masculine-minded, patriarchal-minded, brothers, you know? It really sucks because a lot of us surrounded by simp bitch dudes, man. Yesterday, same freaking day, I see some dang on dude, some skinny, skinny black dude with long hair, but you know the black women don't be fat with no hair and long weave, but somehow the dudes can grow their hair for some reason. This dude had long hair, probably like a fro, but anyway, back and forth, bruh. I go take my walk, bro. 30 minutes later, he walking back and forth in a certain area, talking on the phone to this bitch, man. Just some pop-up simp dude, man. Like, what do you do? What you say they do? What you say they do? Like that kind of young, dumb nigga, you know what I mean? And these are the offspring of Willie lynched, liberated hoes, man. And these are future leaders of the black community, man. Come on, bro. Coming from the womb of a whore, man. Like they say, the son of 1,000 fathers, man. I mean, you know, gosh, man. Anyways, I'm done, bro. I'm done caring about the majority of these people, bro. I care about the elect, the Most High. I care about the brethren, whether they be virtual, and a few brethren that is around here that I may have bumped into that in my like proximity of where I live. But the majority simps and the majority hoes who don't give you no respect, screw them. See, they have lived life and lavishly and at ease. Mainly, I'm talking about these bras, but what's the other thing? Okay, so back to the skinny dude. He walking back and forth. I'm like, dang, man, this dude is he's in love with this woman. Keep talking. You already know what it is. Like, dudes, he doing that back and forth. It was literally like 40 minutes. I took my walk and I came back. I'm like, dude, you taking a walk, but you walking to the same place. You talking on the phone, and you dude's like his whole vibe. I ain't never seen him before. His whole vibe is just talking to this woman. And he's all encapsulated with this woman. And these are the type of dudes. What was it? 3 weeks ago, it was this, 2 black dudes fighting over 1 black whore. I believe she was black. Whatever. Well, it was Walmart. Nah. Amazon. 2 Amazon workers. One of them stabbed the other one to death over a whore, of course. right? I think I talked about this. So this is what I'm saying. Love triangles and all this stuff. These hoes got a bunch of dudes that worship them literally. And these simps, I don't care about the simps. I don't care about these hoes, bro. These two groups of people, now this hoe sitting on the ground screaming, it'll be a few days before the money comes, a few days. I literally seen it as I was hitting the corner, and I seen her sitting on the corner. That was funny, bro. Because these are chicks that always sit at ease. They always at an easy position. They always got random simps for money, sex, attention, bodyguards, assassins. And to see that real time, bro, that is a scripture literally fulfilled, bro. The proudness of the white man, this is literally a scripture fulfilled. Wars in the Middle East on a more macro level. And the plate is set. No, dude, man, bro, I'm like, yo, I could foresee this year being some kind of attack, man. I had like two or three dreams, like maybe two dreams and like one vision on this. Don't mean it's gonna happen, or just kind of. Oh, hold on, no, that was just a military, like kind of like the army stuff. But I had dreams of like bombs and stuff hitting, but not the nuclear bomb. I haven't had no dream on that, but like two or three dreams on. Two dreams like a vision on, like as I said in that the video the other day about like more so military and forces here in America kind of thing. Something had happened, and then forces were forced upon us. You had to fight or flight kind of thing, and you know it was like poof, it was there. The forces, you know, like riot police, but poof, no reason. You ain't did nothing. Just that was there. So I don't know. Like I said, man, this might happen here or there in spots. My point is this, and the dream might have just been for me, but I thought I'd share it with your brothers anyway. These are the times that we got to wear stuff loosely, man. And you gotta be people, even your woman that you got. I mean, even if she's a good woman, you might. Hey, look, man, you might have to split. Hey, man, look, those that have wives got to be as though they have none. Those that have lands be as though you possess not. Because the time we coming into, what it say, those, you got to be as a pilgrim in the earth. You know what I mean? And prepare yourself for war. This is a time of war, bro. So it's it's an interesting time. My goal was to be out of here before this time of this people, it's a lot of, man, I can just foresee it. Anyways, you just pivot how you got to pivot. Plan to get the hell out of this country, or number two, if you got to stay here, prepare yourself for the worst case scenario. You know, Book of Eli, the road movie type joint. And in that kind of war mentality, I don't give a damn about these hoes, bro. You understand me? They ain't really worth nothing. They pass around blunts from the community, you know what I mean? You know, like everybody done had a hit, you know what I mean? They had their excitement after getting it. I mean, that's what they reduce themselves to. Now you got a few decent women coming out talking against the other women. Okay, yeah, but where you been at all these years, right? It's not important. The dynamic, to my mind, the dynamic between a black man and a black woman here in this society, to me, don't really matter that much no more. Because now we're going into a time of war, bro. That's my opinion. And in war, all that BS. And then another thing somebody was thinking about, a lot of people gonna get drafted if it be like a war in the Middle East. A lot of people probably gonna get drafted from America. That's my thought. Just a thought, because the anti-war President Trump is talking more about war with Iran and this all that kind of stuff. And you ain't stopping the funding. What happened to stopping the war in Russia in one day? What happened to that, right? The okie doke, bro. That's why I said both of these people are the same, two sides of the same coin. And I said, if Trump do what he say he gonna do, then America is better off for it. But how I'm looking, he ain't doing what he said he's gonna do. Surprise, surprise, right? You know what I mean? But I think the America's made a lot of enemies, bro. So it's one of it's an exciting time. Quite honestly, me, I look at it like, I got to get more of the mentality of like, okay, we're in a war state of being. But really, man, I'm always like that, man. But I'm not really, because I hate being in this country. Socially around, it's horrible dealing with people. Then you deal with women, you had kind of like a war situation because she want to do got 6 feet, 7 feet, all this money, all this kind of stuff. And then it's a war because women is raised in America to disrespect men. So you got a war there internally. And you don't even really have rest as a black man in this shithole, man. So quite honestly, we still prisoners of war, bro. We still behind enemy lines, bro. So, we really kind of like, if you technically kind of look at it, you kind of like a refugee after a terrorist attacks upon your people kind of thing, slavery and all this stuff. Where's our, respite? You see what I mean? We don't have really respite in this place. I ain't talking about all of us. That's how I look at it when I look at it from all the angles and stuff. Nothing's really set up for you. If you build it up, the bitch can take it away, strip you of it. I was talking to this other broad the other day. She was talking about women needing to be having security and protected and all that stuff. And I said, well, I'm thinking to myself, all you really talking about is extracting money from this dude to make you more secure. So then I'm thinking, what the hell is this guy getting out of it? That's war. Like you talking about stripping him of his resources, and what is he getting out of it? A big mouth and a wide open gap that everybody done tapped. Like, what is he? So it's just, I see where the scriptures say that when a man obtains wisdom, he gains sorrow, man. Because once you understand this stuff, it's like, dang. Because I'm the type of dude, I want to know what's going on. I want to know, what's this? What's that? What's that? What's the reason behind that? That's how I am. And you get bitter, man, once you start, knowing the wisdom and the truth about this stuff. But it's kind of like a bittersweet, because the sweet wisdom of this is because wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of your time. It's going to make you stable when these adversities come upon you. You're going to have the knowledge of the Most High Yah and how to move and pivot when these tragedies come up. Like, oh, it was a terrorist attack over there. Oh, well, I guess it's supposed to happen. Oh, it's a racist dude, did that. Oh, okay. This is America. Like it don't really even. I'm kind of like chiseled and callous to a lot of this stuff. Quite honestly. Oh yeah, who was it? Some other white chick I was talking to. One of my associates. She's saying something, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So she has some health problem. Okay, I don't give a damn about your health. I really don't care. I'll talk to you as though I care. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna say I completely don't care, but this is the same woman that's talking trash about her doggone husband. You know what I mean? You call him an alcoholic and all this. But you're talking to me as though I'm supposed to care about your health problems. I really don't. It must needs be that I engage with you kind of thing. And she's a cool chick, I ain't gonna lie. But then again, she ain't, because she's shitting on her husband. So how cool is she really? I don't care. Like, as I go, as I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, as I go along in life and look at how I interact with other people, I'm like, I think I'm in a correct mind state of not giving a damn about these people, the majority of them. A few brothers, a brother, like this one homeless dude I talked to, black dude. I still haven't asked him really his journey as to how he got to this point. Not homeless, but broke, he be begging. And for some reason, this dude, I keep seeing him, and when I come out, he at the corner. I said, man, this dude might be an angel, man. Real talk. And I'm like, you never know, man. And I'm going here. It just happened so many times, bro. I was, what was it? 2 days ago, I was coming home. He was right there again. I'm like, yo, bro, this dude might be an angel, bro. But anyways, I don't even know why I mentioned that, but he seemed like a brotherly type brother, you know what I mean? Brother going through this adversity, you can kind of relate to him, you know what I mean? It's kind of like adversity has a way of punching you in the stomach and slapping you in the face. You have to look at things for what they really are, right? Difficulties bring about purity of the thinking and of the mind a lot of times. Difficulties bring about purity of the mind and clear thinking. Yeah, that's a, I quoted that. I coined that phrase. Well, I ain't never heard nobody say it. Difficulties bring about clarity of the mind and more clear thinking. So, anyways, uh, that's how I kind of be, man. So a lot of times, when people are in ease, like say for example, with the women in America, more specifically a Black American woman, she had been like complete ease, man. So she don't really have clarity because like difficulties kind of chaffing you and bring you through it, and then you get out of it, you feel more appreciative, kind of thing. But what difficulties has a Black American woman been through, bro? You see what I mean? She been the one divvying out difficulties. You know what I mean? She's like a bad person, bro. So when now we're coming to the downturn of America, and she's linked to America and completely embraced feminism, all of this. Now she's starting to have difficulties in her life. Why the hell should I care? Now they're fearful. Hey, Trump's in office. And now you want to call brothers a king, and so okay. All right. Before I was just a nigga, or I had a chick open the door for me. What? Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all scared because Trump gonna do this, and okay, yeah, the racism stuff. Oh, okay, but I've been dealing with that. Black man, we already been dealing with this, right? We've been at the bottom. We're used to being diminished and looked down like as though we ain't nothing, especially by our own women. So we're used to the adversity. Now the men who have been broken, you know what I mean? The simps. They servants to the woman, but those of us who refuse to be broken, instead yet still live in this toxic environment, have to develop a cold shoulder to this crap. And now that they starting to get this work, why the hell should I care? Oh, a car breakdown. Why the hell should I care? Oh, somebody broke in my house. Why should I care? Oh, I need help lifting this heavy box. Why should I care? What's my motivation? Men are going out on dates, taking women out on dates anymore, or courting women. Why the hell should I care? Why would you court why would you court a woman that's a streetwalker? You pay her a certain purchase price. Done. Like, it's what you are. You talking about how much money you gonna spend on my date, but yeah, you a prostitute want to get treated like a regular chick. See, a lot of these women, they want to be, they want to be prostitutes, but they also want to be courted and treated like women. They want to get the benefits of being a regular chick, like with taken out on dates and cherished. No, you get your booty cheeks showing, tattoos on your titties, and your ass crack showing. The nigga go come to you and ask you how much, bro. Like, you ain't no wife. You ain't nobody that you want to sit across, a self-respecting man want to sit across the table and have conversation with. You smell like liquor in somebody else's bio fluids. Like, you a pass around chick. But anyway, that don't mean that she don't believe that she deserved to be treated like a regular chick and be courted. Forget these chicken head people, bro. It's time. My main point in making this, I just wanted to flow, bro. I ain't had no specific thing like, script or nothing. But when I look at this is a time of war, man. And things you got in war, man, you gotta be more callous. You gotta think about, self-preservation, and nice guy dude's gonna get clipped out here, man. About like all that whole, back to that example, that what was it? This whole simping thing, man. Forget that, bro. Like with the two dudes that was fighting over that broad. That's a female that's in comfort. She got a couple dudes she up here working. One dude, love triangle thing. One dude get clipped and get thrown in prison. For the other dude, he dead. So she got rid of two dudes, and then she jumped on the third or fourth dude, bro. And that's a bitch that's at ease, bro. And that's what America promotes. And sitting around as a brother that try to have wisdom and stuff, and seeing and observing these horrible actions that take place here, it make you callous. You don't want to. You can't take this stuff too seriously, because it's like if you start caring about these hoes and caring, I gotta be with her. This is my woman. This is my queen. This is my wife. We're gonna be together forever. Then you get disappointed when you actually put that hope and stuff into the woman. Once you start seeing what they really about and how the culture is, has set these women up. You cannot. You gotta make sure you don't invest too much, bro. Too much hope, too much time, too much energy, too much money, too much physical strength. And these women, and pretty much at this time, and nothing, bro. Oh, the next 5 years, bro. Do you see what's in front of you, bro? 5 years, bro. Look, man. Hey, I would not be surprised, bro, if y'all, well, don't mark my words, but y'all just keep looking on and seeing what happened in the next, I don't know, soon. It looked like something about to pop off. It's another false flag. That's just don't mark my words or nothing, but just mark my suspicion, right? Because I ain't know, it's going to happen here and it's going to happen there. And nah, I'm just giving you some things to consider. Not that you be in fear. You fear the Most High God, but so really, man, these things really should comfort you. What was it in the book of Tobit? Tobit was in Old Babylon, I believe. Yes, he was in Old Babylon in Iraq, which is original, Babylon, where the Tower of Babel was. But this is spiritual Babylon in America. But when he heard Babylon was going to be destroyed, the prophet Jonah had prophesied that old Babylon, or Nineveh, is used interchangeably because Nineveh is in the same area. But anyway, Nineveh was going to be destroyed. So that was the prophecy, that Nineveh was going to be destroyed. And so Tobit was a Jew, or Israelite that was living he was a blind Israelite, and his son Tobias, it's a beautiful story about y'all should read that, the book of Tobit, man, in the King James Bible, 1611, the book of Tobit. And you read a story of the Most High's mercy. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. He brings you through the adversity. See, that's what I'm talking about. He brings you through the adversity, you become more chaste, and get burnt up by the adversity. Just like gold. Gold is brought through the fire and burnt up, and then it becomes pure. Likewise, we go through the adversities and difficulties of life, then we become more purified. You got a lot of the cares of life had to be burned off of you. You know what I mean? You're caring too much about your job, caring too much about your car, caring too much about your broad. You know what I mean? Caring too much about your relationships with your various so-called friends and work relationships, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We have a time, man, that stuff going to be, the affliction about to start happening. And people going to start turning on each other and stuff. Anyways, the book of Tobit shows how Tobit went through adversity, the father, Tobit, and he was blind for like 8 years, I believe, or something like that. But his wife didn't leave him. You see what I mean? And she was a good-looking chick, but she didn't leave him because he was in adversity. These bitches here, man, they'll leave you, bro. And then what ended up happening is that the Most High healed his eyes through a process, and it was an angel that was with his son to go do this mission, and the angel showed him how to use certain things to heal his father's eye. It was like fish liver and something like a fish gall or something like that. And bro, what I'm saying is like I said, this is more of a spiritual video, but the point is that the Most High put Tobit through adversity and difficult situation only to bring him out more powerful and stuff. And the end of what I'm saying is that at the end, Tobit rejoiced when he heard of the fall of Babylon. I think he was somewhere else. It was Tobit or Tobias. I don't know if Tobit had died. My point is, just read the book. Read it. I forgot. It's like 8 chapters or something. But read it and you'll see the Most High's mercy and love that he actually do care about it. You don't know who really is an angel and all that. But the poor, don't disregard, and he was poor, but, that's another thing. He was poor. But his woman didn't leave him. You got to make 6 figures. You got to be 7 feet tall. You got a 6-pack. You got a 6-inch wiener. That's prostitute talking points. His woman stayed by his side, bro. He was poor and he was blind. She could have went somewhere, but she stayed with him. Decent chick, man. That's what I'm saying, man. These women are whole. What value is these used chicks, bro? You know. So when you, that's another thing that kind of make you like cold. Like when you see what should be and you see what is here, it's like, come on, man. But this is what's available, and even a chick that's ugly believes she deserves like the best, man. A chick that's literally ugly. I mean, literally ugly. Literally like a 2 or 3 believes she deserves the best. I mean, in regular life too, bro. Boy. Pride, bro. That pride of these women is crazy. I'm like, yo, man. This chick is a solid 2. And she talking about she deserves the best. You overweight. And you know what's crazy? I saw this one chick profile. And she was like, she DM'd me. She was like, what was it? Like on the dating site. What she said? I gotta send y'all. I always send y'all a screenshot. I might post that. But anyway, she said, what'd she say? I don't want a man that just be with me and then leave me or something like that. I want a man to stay with me or something like that. This is an international website, dating site. And then on her profile, she said, she was like, what she said in the question, I don't know why a man just get with me and leave me. And then on her profile, she's like a 32-year-old chunky single mother. But I can't figure out why men just want to be with me for a while and then leave me. Your answer is in your profile. And then she even said on her profile, I'm a single mother and I'm fat. Like word for word, bro. Word for word. That was one of the funniest profiles that I ever seen, bro. I just started laughing when I heard that, man. Because it was like, yo, the answer is in the question, bro. Like, look what's in, you know what I mean? Anyway, they ain't got really nothing to do with nothing. I don't know why I even mentioned it, but, oh, yeah. That's a chunky, chick, but the American woman, he hears you, I'm a 10, you know. Chunky single mother, overweight, 32 years old, single mother. Why do men just come in and hit it? Why do men fear commitment? Why you ain't with the dude that impregnated you? I don't even know where I'm going with this video overall, other than to say, let's go back to Tobit. He rejoiced when he heard the destruction of Babylon. Likewise, when I'm hearing this, I'm kind of doing that same mentality. I think this, in a way, yeah, it's going to be turbulent, but also these are the days that many of us brothers is like, yo, this is going to happen. It's going to get here. It's going to get there. From the scriptures, it's going to be wars. And one day our hoes going to be having an easy life like this. You'll be able to talk sideways to your man. When the purge happens in America or the Civil War movie or this or that, y'all ain't going to be talking all that stuff. What's she going to do when all this stuff start happening to her kind of thing? So we seeing like the internal collapse of America, bro. This dude talking about, like Trump talking about doing all kind of stuff, bro. Like it ain't no moves it's just like chaos. You talking about deporting all the illegal immigrants, removing parts of the Constitution that don't really kind of matter. Talking about people just because they was born here. Like, as I understand. Because talking about just because, like, say an immigrant come over here and their child is born here. But they weren't, born here, but their child was born here. Now you got legal, you have always had legal citizenship now, right? Trump, as I understand, he's like, nah, forget all that. We're going to make America great again. Get these immigrants up out of here, you know what I mean? You talking about deporting millions of people, bro. And you think nothing going to happen here, bro? When I look at that, I'm like, yo, bro, the arrogance. He's like the manifestation of the pride of the white man, bro. He's like the perfect president to be at the end of the movie of America, bro. He's the perfect press for that, bro. Who else would be good? George Bush, he was too stupid. Barack Obama, he was black-ish. Biden, he got out of his mind and stuff, Yeah, you see now. Trump, he's sharp, he's witty, he knows what he's talking about. He's proud and arrogant. We're gonna do it. We're gonna grab him by the pussy. Iran, if you try to, we're gonna demolish you. It's gonna be devastating. And this is like the perfect dude to show the absolute arrogance and stir up the arrogance and racism in America. And this will, in my opinion, definitely and inevitably show itself because people are followers. And so it's going to stir up the racism that is here. And therefore, where the scriptures say, make yourself to the battle. In other words, internal battle in America between races, you see. Also say that race is going, and the people going to go back to their own people, and like that. A lot of internal stuff, man. I see this disturbing pot being stirred up, man. And I'm just wanting to put this really edification out there to admonish the brethren to prepare your minds, man. The second address, chapter 15 and chapter 16. I think that's where we at, bro, because it is talking about Babylon in that specific case. So I just read that, man. That's where we at, bro. That kind of in that state, man. If you can't get up out of this crappy country, you understand me? Then you might want to think about who around you. Think about why you fighting, who you fighting for. Because they're gonna probably bring it to your area, bring it to your door. That drama, once whatever happen, I don't know, event or something, then all bets are off at that point. It's just some interesting times. And as Tobit was celebrating when he heard of the fall of Babylon, he celebrated. I'm celebrating, but yeah, I'm still in it. You see what I mean? So I'm celebrating seeing the fall, but yeah, I'm like, maybe there's still a chance to get the hell out of here. But then it's like, dang, but then also I'm celebrating in my mind because the scripture's coming true. But then at the same time, like, okay, at any moment this can pop off. And now we got to go into this war. We got to go into this state of mind. Even though I already kind of been in that state of mind so far as being on in a even among your own people, man. A lot of brothers ain't got no unity. Or black folk ain't got no unity a lot of times. Your own brother be one trying to rob you, and niggas. You got brothers and you got these simps over here. So it's a lot of division in black folk, man. But in America, so, anyways, kind of always in a warlike mind state, whether it be spiritual wars and physical is more like mental war. When you're dealing with the variables, you see this simp over here, you got to think about how to pivot around him and not engage him. You got this black chick who trying to flirt with you, but she with her dudes, you got to pivot around that. These kind of wars are what I'm talking about. Then you got the war, the other layer of the war that you already under white society. With the police, I saw the police yesterday. Well, they pull up on you. Now that they feel emboldened by Trump, you see what I mean? So that's another element. It's like a state of, it's a state of war, in my opinion. I kind of been in that kind of, So these videos are kind of like my testament along my journey of being in the state of war in the hells of Babylon, America. And you brothers going back and forth here and there, Anyways, man, I don't know where I'm going with this video, man. Hopefully you guys have been empowered by this, but I think we're in a time of, taking, what's the word? Taking account of who important around you and who ain't around you, you know what I mean? But, tallying up people's importance level. I just had I got to put a couple bottled waters in my go bag, my get out bag. But I was just in my get out bag earlier today, man. If I had to go, I pretty much got everything that I think I need up in there. Probably like 2 more things. I don't want to carry too much bottled water, but maybe about 3. And I had to go. Yeah, do what you got to do. You're in the hands of Most High. But yeah, it's sitting right up there, man. I'm ready to go. Not wanting to go, but if need be kind of thing. So, anyways, man, I know I was all over the place in this video, man. But I just thought I'd chop it up with the family, man. And, oh, God, it's been an hour. Much respect to you, brothers. Much love. Feel free to leave me a comment. Shoot me an email if you want. And using the links in the description. That's just the time I think we're in. I just want to kick it with the brethren, man, and edify you, man, and just tell you, man, stay encouraged, stay powerful, man. These are the times we in a time of war. We in like second Esdras, man. You know what I mean? We in them times, bro, 15 to 16. You know, it's just not to have you in fear. See that you don't be troubled. You don't be in fear, man. Fear of the Most High, yeah, but in these times, man, it's just like, it's not to paralyze you fear. It's like to mobilize you fear kind of thing. Mobilize you unto your purpose. Mobilize you unto, burning the BS out of your life that you need to be burnt out. Whether it's, smoking or drinking too much or eating too much or bad appetite or eating too many food and bad type of foods, I should say. Whatever it is at this point, whether it's a bad relationship with a female or you in some kind of sin, you laid up with somebody else's woman. Nigga, you need to stop. It's kind of like that, man, because it's going to be war and you're going to be out there and is the Most High's angels going to take care of you like he did Tobias? You see what I mean? That's kind of what I'm talking about. Repentance. Come to Christ, brothers. I didn't really plan on that. It's edification, man. I mean, it's real talk, man. I think we at these times, man, that what we gonna do? I ain't talking about no spiritual stuff. What we gonna do? What we gonna physically mobilize? Physically mobilize to protect who, bro? Who's on our squad, bro? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to be protecting no hoes that I don't even know. She ain't doing nothing for me, bro. I have a specific people that I care to be a protector over, and it ain't no big list. Anyways, brothers. Wow, this is like a sobering. I hope this has been powerful and edifying for you, man. But if you brothers want to email me, also if you want to support the channel, you can do so using the CashApp link in the description. Also, your comments and your perspectives are important too. Hey man, we in those times, bro. Peace.